Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing okay, and I hope you're excited about tomorrow. I've got some information for you about math classes this week. So bear with me because I have my notes in front of me because I have a lot of things to tell you. And I don't want to talk a long time either because I can't get back in front of you. The first thing you need to know is there on the bulletin board part of your CranNet page for math will be a link for my Zoom classroom. And I'm going to post that probably tomorrow morning early. And that's where you'll always go when we are going to have class on the internet. So just make sure that that's where you always go. If I say this is the meeting time that's posted on CranNet on your page, you always go there, you click on the link like a minute before classes to start so I can log you in, or 5 minutes before. I'll probably be, classes start at 10:05, but I'll be logging on at 10 o'clock, which leads me to my next information is tomorrow on Tuesday, I meet with Math 6 at 10:05. The Zoom link will be on your CranNet page. Don't worry if you have any problems signing in or anything like that, and it doesn't work for some reason, you're going to need to reach out to me and email me so I know where you were and what happened. So tomorrow, this week, my Zoom class on the internet, I'll meet with Math 6 one time at 10:05 tomorrow on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I will be meeting with Math Honors A at 10:05. On Thursday at 10:05, I will be meeting with the pre-algebra class, and at 10:55, I will be meeting with the honors class F. That's on Thursday. One of the things that we're going to be doing during this week, during our first Zoom, is I won't be doing an instruction. You need to bring questions. If you have any questions about any of the homework we've had during the week, or you're not sure about something, bring those questions. If you have questions about logistics, about the homework, anything you have a question about is what I'm going to answer this week. It could be homework that we're having. It could be anything else that you don't understand or you're confused about or you're worried about. Bring all your questions. And in fact, if you have questions that you already know of, maybe send me an email with those questions so I can be prepared and I can answer those to see if some of you have the same questions. On this Zoom meeting, the one thing you're going to need to do is to listen. If someone's asking a question, you want to make sure that you're listening to what their questions are, just in case you have the same question. In our normal classroom, you can get away with it sometimes because you weren't listening, and I'll say somebody just asked that, but I'll be able to do that. We have a very limited time on the internet, a half an hour for our class, so we really can't do repetitive questions where someone's already asked it. So you really have to be mature enough and listen to what everybody's questions are and see if that's going to answer your question. This week, what to expect in my classes. All of my classes, in my math classes, Math 6 and Math Honors, we're going to be starting Chapter 9 and we're going to be working on percents. My pre-algebra, we're starting Chapter 9 and we're going to be working on exponents. What's going to happen is we're going to probably be taking 2 days to do one section for all my classes. 2 days to do one section. So for instance, if I give a video that day for homework or that day for you to work on, that will be the work you have for the day. And then the next day you would do the homework for that video. This week, my math classes will have a couple of videos, and I'm not sure about my pre-algebra because it's just a general intro and pre-algebra to exponents, some stuff we've already covered, some review work, and there's not a lot of video work that I think you need. And you're going to be learning divisibility rules and practicing those. So that in a nutshell is what we're doing this week. Let me check my notes. Oh, I am not going to post the homework at the end of the day like I normally do for the next day. I think that's confusing. It's confusing to me. So at 8 o'clock every morning, I will have posted the day's assignment for that day. So like tomorrow, I'm not writing on today, this afternoon, this is Monday, I'm not going to be entering what your homework is that's due tomorrow that you're supposed to do. Every morning you get up at 8 o'clock, it will be posted what we're doing for math that day, what you're expected to do, whether it's to watch a video and take notes, whether it's to read a section and take notes and do a few practice problems, or to do a homework assignment. Every day you will get at 8 o'clock, I'll have it posted what your expectation is for that day. Now, your parents cannot be tutors. In other words, they're not going to be able to teach you everything about math. They can answer a question for you occasionally, like you do now, but this is going to be challenging for you. One of the most important things for you to do is you're going to have to read the directions, and even if we have a video, you're going to need to read the section in the book. And a lot of times you guys don't understand what to do on the problems because you didn't read the directions. In the book, I've pointed this out to you before, there is always on the left column next to the section of problems in the homework, it gives you sample problems that were in the reading. So if you get stuck and you don't understand something, look in the section of the book to the examples that they're pointing to and look at the way they're doing it and see if you can't figure out how to do it. If you can't figure out how to do it, call a couple of friends first. Then maybe ask a parent. But you don't want to get in the habit of wanting them to help you and sit down and try to teach you the whole subject. You're at a point this time of the year where every single one of you can figure this out. I have no doubt about that. Let's say you're still struggling with a concept though. Don't stop doing the homework. Skip that section and go to the next section, because sometimes just because you didn't understand what you needed to do in that one particular section, you shouldn't stop. You should go to the next set of problems and see if you can't do those. Most of the time you can, but you stop. Don't stop. Keep going. If you're struggling, send me an email. Now, I said that in my preview video that you can't call me unless I've given you permission to call me, because I can't take everybody's phone calls all day. I'm going to be teaching class, I told you that, and preparing for the other stuff. That doesn't mean I won't call you or tell you to call me. What it means is that you have to wait. It's like scheduling an appointment with me. But you're going to send me an email and tell me what your question is. And I might be able to shoot you an email back and explain something very quickly, to which you can tell me whether or not it worked or not. If there's several people having the same problem, then I'll have an online help session, and I'll tell you whatever group it is, this is when I'm meeting for extra help on this particular topic, drop in, and I'll send you an email, a group email on that. So you can pop in and ask questions, and I'll show you how to do the problems. What was I going to say about that? Emails. Oh, I think I said in the video I sent over the weekend, that I would be answering emails at 12 o'clock and at 7 o'clock. Well, 7 o'clock's kind of late. So I will be returning emails starting at 12 and again at 4 every day. On Friday, if we don't have class, this Friday we don't, I'll tweak it a little bit and I might get back to you sooner. Maybe I'll answer them at 2 o'clock instead of 4 o'clock on Friday, so that you can get ahead and you don't have to wait for an answer for late in the day. Next week, not this week, but you need to write this down. You need to all get solid white sheets of paper, like typing paper or printer paper. Let me see if I have any in here, like this. And you need a black Sharpie, because that's how we're going to do our pop quizzes. Yep, we're still going to have pop quizzes, and that's how we're going to do them. Everybody, I'll give you the question, and you'll figure it out and do it, and then you'll keep it down until I say, hold it up, and then I'll grade everybody's answer at that time. speaking of assessments, we're going to have them. I don't want you to worry about that right now. We're not going to have any quizzes this week, and we probably won't have any pop quizzes next week. I just want you to have white paper and black Sharpies every class just in case. I might use them in different ways, but I'm not giving any pop quizzes right now. So I don't want you to worry about assessments. Okay, oops, that's my phone. I have to turn it off. Let me see. Yeah, okay, it's okay. It's always distractions, right? So solid sheet of white paper, like several pieces, because if I were doing pop quizzes, you can't write little small. I can't see the answer. You're not going to get credit. You have to write big, and we'll practice that and go over that a little bit before we have a pop quiz. I think I've covered everything. Let's see, I told you where it was, the link to the Zoom class. Oh, I know what it is. You see my hat? Yeah, Nashville hat. Okay, so this week, my classes, wear your favorite hat to class. Yes, wear your favorite hat to class. Every week I will have something that we all need to bring or have on or something to keep us lively. I hope this finds you in good spirits. I'm really excited to get started tomorrow. I've missed you guys. Tomorrow will just be a session where we're just kind of getting back into the swing of things. I'm going to answer any questions. There will be an assignment tomorrow, though. At 8 o'clock tomorrow morning for all my classes, I will post the homework and the daily work. I'm going to call it daily work. The daily work for that day will be posted tomorrow by 8 o'clock so that you can do it. If you have questions about that when I have you in class, Math 6 tomorrow, bring them. But if you have any other questions, bring those other questions too, because that's what I'm going to do. We're going to get through this together. If you have difficulty, send me an email. If you're having trouble anyway with the internet, or you have to share the computer, I need to know that. Your teachers need to know that. I've missed you. I'm excited to see you. And we're going to do great. So I will see you tomorrow. If you have questions after this video, feel free to shoot me an email if you can't wait until tomorrow. Okay, and I'm answering those emails all day. All right? Have a great day. Be good.